happening, guys?
How are you, mate?
Checking out the battery usage for the day.
Yeah?
Doing pretty well. The sunshine's keeping it going.
Very good. You got the solar out?
Yeah, mate. On the other side, yeah.
Very good. So you're into your four-wheel drive and into your off-road and into your camping, aren't you?
You could say that, yeah.
We try.
So you get out a bit, you use it a bit?
Well, when you got a missus on the same page and you can just pour all your money into it, you end up with this.
Is that true? Do you actually just full thunder?
I'm all good with this. I'm all
Very
good with
good.
this.
So it was definitely a joint decision bringing home the Patriot Camper.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, we saw it at
I
the...
like how she said yes.
Yeah, well, we saw the rooftop one without the tent part at the camping show
Years and years ago.
And he went, I want one of those. And I went, you can't afford that yet. We'll get there. And we have.
And she actually
you
did.
got there.
She actually did. Like, I was like, no one's ever going to get me there. But no, she did. Yeah. Every time I wanted to do something else, she was just like, Patriot. And I'm like, money back in the pocket. But we spent ages. We had so many different styles of camping to suit all our needs. So we were always taking swags on trips we couldn't take our other trailer. We had a big, heavy, it was a strong trailer, but it was way too heavy.
Yeah.
So if I knew I was going into country where that couldn't make it, you'd have to swag it.
Yep.
Which is fine. But I set out on this mission to find a trailer that would be as versatile as a swag.
Yeah.
So if I could get into somewhere with a car and a swag, I could take a trailer. So I had this ultimate dream of being able to buy a trailer that I could take across the Simpson Desert when everyone told me you can't take trailers.
Yep.
And it took years of just going through so many different trailers and seeing if I thought they could do it. And I found one that did, and it actually did it.
So that was the main reason behind picking the Patriot, because there is a lot of brands, a lot of awesome trailers out in the market. So the lightweight, the versatility, that sort of thing was the capture of why you went down this
And
path.
partly, he's very big on Australian made.
Awesome.
So having something
Yeah.
that's made here supports our businesses.
Australian made was almost paramount. Like my previous trailer was 100% Australian made.
Yep.
And there's no way to knock it. It just, I outgrew it for the style of places I wanted to go.
Yeah, as you do, and you evolve, you change, everything does, as our products have. Like, if you look back at what our X1 was 4 years ago.
Yeah, well, that's probably one of the first ones we saw.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's a whole different trailer almost compared to what we've got now. The kitchen's evolved, the battery management, and as technology gets better, everything else moves on. Like the new Reduct TVMS, that sort of thing, all coming in as well.
Yeah.
The products. It's going to another level.
And you love your gadgets.
I love the gadgets. My old trailer, I wouldn't have taken that across the Simpson, and that was the ultimate challenge for me, was to actually find something that I felt was capable.
Yep.
To prove a point to everyone that said to me, like, you cannot take a trailer, and literally went over every sand dune unassisted.
Big Red?
And Big Red.
You did Big Red?
We did
with
Big Red.
With the Patriot behind it?
I was parked at the bottom of Big Red, and I was like, actually, that is a lot bigger than I expected.
It's a big sand dune.
And I'm sort of like, and a mate said to me, like, you've done everything else, man, you've got to give it a crack. And I was umming and ahhing because I thought, well, like, there was a lot of people there. It was right before the Big Red Bash. The next thing is Land Cruiser pulls up to me, nothing on it, and he's just like, mate, you can't be here, you can't go up there. And that triggered me. I'm like, that's
Yes,
it,
I can.
And it was perfect at the top, no broken eggs.
Not a thing,
did not crack an egg.
How good's that?
Yes.
It's amazing on rough roads. You look in the mirrors and the trailer just sits there.
Well, I watched it last night coming in here, and I was looking out the back window, just watching it, because it was a rough road, and that thing just sat there, didn't move. Like it was like a picture on the back
Airbags
window.
don't
Airbags and the shocks on these?
Well, I've spent a lot of time on the road in the trucking industry, so I knew what would sort of work. We did a lot of remote work. So towing trailers into a remote area, for me, I've done it all my life.
Yep.
I used to get paid to do it. But they had 24 tonne on them, or 50 or 90. So to see a trailer that weighs like under a tonne, I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Just give me some horsepower and I'll get it done.
and you've got horsepower.
No, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
The other Cruiser, very good.
So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me. And then it was just a case of all those failures I saw living on the road for so many years. Find a trailer that didn't have those designs. Obviously, transport equipment and camper trailers are different, but some of those components that are similar, I tried to find something that didn't have those weak points in it.
Yeah.
And I definitely did.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's some of the places we've taken this. It's been amazing to drive along and see other trailers in pieces on the sides of the tracks we're just comfortably driving down.
Well,
And
we
you're
took across the Simpson, we broke a reflector. with a rock.
Oh no! Did we get it sorted?
Yes, we're sorted.
Not the reflector.
But if that was the worst of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything else, totally fine.
But crossing, we saw axles hanging out, trailers flipped, drawbars broken, you know, all those trailer issues, which are why people say don't take trailers. And every time heading up, someone would say, oh, where you heading? I'm like, I'm crossing the Simpson. Oh, with that, you can't take trailers. And I'd be like, mate, it's not a trailer, it's a Patriot.
Yep.
End of story, I'm going. And I think the whole time I was like, I hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew, because I like to bite off more than I can chew, but then I like to prove I was right.
Yeah.
So when I was at the top of Big Red, the trailer sitting proud with about 80 odd people up there just going,
yep, that just happened.
There you go, boys. And wandered off with the rest of our convoy. It was like everything for the last month preparing for that was getting over Big Red, and we did it. And I couldn't have with anything else. I just about guarantee it. So
that's awesome.
It was definitely the right decision for us.